So how you can get your RAM from making less power to making more power. So I'm going to be sharing with you guys that if you're trying to increase your RAM horsepower, your Ram 1500 Dodge Ram, whatever you want to call it, horsepower, how these mods that I'm going to share with you is very, very effective. But one thing you got to keep in mind though, when you're trying to go fast, it's definitely not cheap. So you want to keep that in mind. Mods that actually is good for if you got a 5.7 Hemi, or if you did a swap, you got a 6.4, whatever that's the name of your truck. I'm going to be sharing with you guys that mods right now. What's up, yo? Welcome back to another video. Happy Thursday, and I want to share with you guys mods that I feel like definitely, if your truck is slow, mods that could help your truck make more power, and definitely very, very effective. I'm not talking about nothing cheap, something that's definitely going to help your truck make a lot of power. If you got a stock truck, you plan on what are the first couple mods that can help you achieve that. I'm going to be sharing with you guys that. But I need you guys to do one thing. Do me a favor. If you're on the channel, you watch my videos, you haven't subscribed yet, or you plan on subscribing, just go ahead, hit that subscribe button. Support the channel, and become part of the family. And definitely I'll appreciate it. See the journey, see the journey, and see what I have planned for this truck. And there's a lot of change coming up for this truck, so it's going to be a completely different truck within a year or so. You guys going to see, so you definitely don't want to miss out on that. But now let's get into talking about this. First thing first, I want to say, man, it's definitely, I don't know what's been going on with the weather lately, man. It's just been raining for the last couple of days. Is one of them rains where I know is like it's unnecessary, because it just make you tired of the rain. Me, normally I don't mind when it rains because I know it's gonna stop, but it's like raining for the last couple of days back to back. Just been very, very draining, but it is what it is, you know. But I ain't gonna complain about that. So now, if you got a stock truck, stock Ram 1500 5.7 Hemi, and here's the mods in order that I personally would do to help increase my power, and definitely to be able to spank a couple cars, stock cars and stuff like that out there that try to challenge you. So I personally would start off with a cold air intake. I know this is not the biggest thing that's gonna make you see like 20 plus horsepower gain, but it's gonna help your truck overall with getting a better, cooler air, cleaner air and stuff like that throughout the filter and stuff like that. Now, because whatever modification you're gonna be doing to your truck later on down the line, you're not gonna want to keep your stock filter on there, or your stock air intake, whatever you want to call it. But I would say that would be the first thing in order I would do, is get aftermarket core intake. Now, the next big thing I would say that you do want to do is, I will personally, it's one mod that's every Ram 1500 I know that's fast, or that's trying to be fast, whatever. Everybody swap the 5.7 intake manifold over to the 6.4 intake manifold. And one thing, if you get a 6.4 truck intake manifold, you have to get it ported. Now, when you get it ported, I think you do definitely got to get a tune. Now, those two things alone gonna help your truck gain a little bit more power, but it's not gonna be like crazy power, but it's definitely gonna help your truck big time, a whole lot. Now, the next thing in line that will comes with, after you get the 6.4 truck intake manifold, now the next thing I would say is you got to go with a custom cam or camshaft, whatever your favorite kind, this and that, whatever kind you decide to go with. Now, custom camshaft is definitely the way to go when you're trying to add a little bit more power to your truck. It's gonna give it that sound. It's gonna give it, definitely gonna help with the performance. Definitely will, a whole lot. It's gonna be very, very, very rumbling. And you know me, I love cars that has like that rumbling sound. And the next thing in line I would say is, if you're gonna get a custom cam, what normally go best with a custom cam, in my opinion, is the long tube headers. Long tube headers could go with Cooks, BBK. There's a lot of different brands out there, but the ones I see that I personally like is the Cooks long tube headers that I like, that you could get for your Ram. After you got a custom tune for your 6.4 truck intake manifold, and then you got yourself a camshaft. Now there you have it. Now the next thing that will help you too is, I mention this a lot, which is it makes sense, which is something I definitely say you got to do, is to swap, whatever gears that's in your truck, you want to switch the gears to whatever you plan on going with. I know this truck has I think 355, I'm not too sure, but swap out your gears, and it's not going to help with power, but more so for torque. Trying to get up, a lot more better and stuff like that, put down more power better and stuff. But you could do you don't have to. The thing is, right, when you plan on doing modification with just what I just named to you guys, if you're not planning on like competing, like these mods, these are like, I'll say medium to like fast mods, I'll say, for your Hemi Ram. If you're not like competing, like going against some kind of fast car, this and that, now these mods I wouldn't really recommend these mods for you. If you plan on competing, I wouldn't really recommend you doing, it's a couple things I'll change up. You could do the custom cam, you could do the long tube headers, but 6.4 truck intake manifold, I would try to go a different route with like the Hellcat blower, some kind of blower or something like that, if you really plan on competing. Now, if you just want to have a truck that you could drive, mess around with cars every now and then on the road, then these mods I just named will be like your best bet. It will help you make power, put down some power, but it's not going to help you like you go to the track, you're going to be running probably 11s, 10s. Now, that's a whole different ball game. If you plan on competing, then you might want to look into something more different, but this will definitely help a stock truck to try to make a name on the streets, something like that. I'll say make a name. It ain't gonna be like you're gonna be making crazy power, but it's definitely gonna help you a whole lot. But these are just some mods that I think personally that could help your truck out. And there's more things out there you could do that I probably didn't mention, but these are the ones that I personally think and I like. And that's gonna be it for my upload today. Hope you guys have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.